I'm about to show you what it's really like owning a rental property. My name is Megan. I am 21 years old and I'm still a college student. I will graduate this December and I own a rental property in Norman, Oklahoma. So we first bought this property because I was going to school at the University of Oklahoma, and during my freshman year, we thought it would be a good decision to buy property and rent it out to my roommates. So on January 30th of 2020, we closed on the apartment. It's 4-bed, 4-bath, around 1,500 square feet, and it's located in an apartment complex literally like 4 minutes away from the campus at OU. So I lived there during my sophomore year, and that was the only year that I lived there because I actually transferred to Texas Tech University. So during the last school year, it was rented out to 4 girls, and 2 of them are actually staying for another whole year. And then we have 2 new tenants that will be moving in August. We did a full renovation to the apartment before I moved in. I have kind of like a mini series up on my channel of us renovating it and then me moving in. So if y'all wanna go check that out, I will put it on the screen. I don't know which side it is. So took a trip up there to do some upgrades and maintenance items. So that's what I'm gonna be showing y'all today. So starting off, Tuesday night, we drove up to Norman and we had to stop at the Home Depot because we ordered 4 sets of blinds for each of the bedrooms, and we had to custom order them online because they didn't have the correct size. And Home Depot was actually really good about getting this order done, and they were only $60, the one that we found, each, $60 each.
It's a game of Lego, or Tetris.
Picked that up, then we had to load that all in my tiny little car, and then we headed to the apartment and we had to haul everything upstairs. I had a lot of stuff packed in my car. So pretty much the first thing that we started off with here was stuff for the AC unit. So my dad brought the hose from our house back home to the apartment, and we hooked it up to the washer hookup and then let it down one of the windows to the AC unit, and my dad was washing it off with the hose because it was pretty dirty. So yeah, that's the first thing that we did. Wanted to get that done before it was hot the next day. Then we started on the laundry room. So the rack at first, it was kind of like dipping a little bit, so we wanted to replace it and it just wasn't clean. We just bought the same rack, took the old one out, put the new one in, and my dad had to cut the new one because those were the only sizes that they had. So he just used that to cut it to the right size.
One project down.
Okay, then there's the new rack. So then we put all of the tenants' stuff back up there. Then we started on this broom rack. This one is really just not good. One of them I think is broken, so you can't put anything in it, and it just looks kind of old. So took that one out. I ordered one on Amazon several weeks before we went up there. There it is. And then I caulked the previous holes. And I couldn't get my glove off. And then I painted over it as well. And then my dad was putting in the new holes to hang it up. And it was pretty quick. And this one was a really good price on Amazon, and they had little covers for the screws, which I thought was nice. And then we hung up all of the stuff that they had up there, and then one Dyson vacuum attachment too, on the left there. And then this is us trying to figure out where we wanted to put the Dyson attachment holder. We bought that on Amazon as well. I think it was only $8 and worked out pretty nice. Then after that, I started cleaning the new bedrooms that we had to get ready for the new people moving in. And I was cleaning these before we installed the blinds. After that, we moved up the shower rods a little bit just because the ones that we had put in before were just a little bit too low. So we moved those up, and then after that I went in and caulked the holes on all of them, and then I also caulked the rest of the holes throughout the apartment in the bedrooms that the girls had moved out of. Then I went in and just kind of did a quick clean of the washer and dryer. And then I checked to make sure that the lint trap was not super full. Yeah. So yeah, this is what the laundry room looked like after we replaced and added everything, and then I cleaned it. And then we started on the blinds. These are really easy to install. We just kind of had to mark where the holders went, and then you pretty much just hook it on there and they just snap in.
Oh yeah, but how do they come down?
You just pull them?
You do?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
And then, yeah, that was it. So we did that for all 4 rooms. And as you can see, it's pretty late. There's the finished product. Next day, woke up early, went to bed late. I was tired, so my dad actually did a Home Depot run before I was awake, and he went and bought blinds for the patio doors, a new sink, and then he bought a fan for the bathroom as well, because the ones that we had in there were pretty loud. So we're gonna install this one. So as you can see, there's the fan we put in without the cover yet, because we had to go in and paint it over since it had the previous paint. And then I cleaned up all the dust from when he was installing it. And then after that, I started to clean the bathrooms of the 2 rooms that we needed to turn. And then we got started on the sink. So this took probably the most amount of time. That's the old one.
I just left everything on there. I'm gonna have to cut this and cap it. Yeah, smell in there.
Mm-mm.
First, we just wanted to make sure that the sink fit. We have had some issues with that in the past. Whenever we were first renovating the apartment, we bought an appliance set and the fridge ended up being too big. So that was fun because they loaded everything up there, took it up 3 flights of stairs, and then it just didn't fit. So yeah, we had to get a new fridge that actually fit in the space, and then I ended up selling the other one a couple weeks later. But yeah, so we're just making sure that it fit. My dad caulked around all of the edges. Made in Thailand. Then while he was doing this, I was just handing him the screws and any tools that he needed. This is the new faucet that we got. It kind of looks similar to the old one, but it's a little bit more modern. So here I was just holding it in place while he was installing it so that it didn't spin. And then we had to put this attachment on the end, and then we just made sure that it reached far enough all around the sink, and then it was good to go. So this is the completed sink, and it came with a rack for the bottom as well. I like thought that was for the top or something, I don't know. But yeah, so it looks super nice. I would have loved this sink for whenever I lived there, because the other one just sucks since it's not low at all. after that, well, this was kind of during the sink installation. I was just going back and forth, cleaning the rooms more, making sure that everything looks good and ready to go. Then I was just moving the furniture around in the rooms. They can move it however they want, but yeah. And then bedroom number 3 was ready to go. I cleaned everything, closed the blinds, and then we didn't go in that room anymore because I had vacuumed. After that, we made another Home Depot trip. So this was trip number 3 for my dad, trip number 2 for me. We had to get some plumbing parts. So yeah, we just had to go to Home Depot to get that, and then we grabbed lunch. And so my dad finished eating, and then I was still eating in the apartment when he was putting some stuff away in the utility closet. And then this happened.
I can believe it.
So yes, that is paint. That is our wall paint. So we cleaned that up actually pretty fast. I think it was like 15 minutes. That was pretty funny. Luckily it didn't stain or anything. Then after that, we really didn't have much left. I was getting bedroom number 1 all cleaned, ready to go. While I was doing that, my dad was switching out the old blinds that we had on the patio doors. So as you can see, these are like the thin, can't think of the word, you know what I'm talking about. So we wanted to replace those with a nicer set, and as you can see, these look really good. And these were from Home Depot as well. And then I finished bedroom number 1. And then at the end of the day, I went and placed these folders with information about the apartment. We also have a digital front door lock. So there are codes for that, how to get remote access through their phone, Wi-Fi codes, gym codes. And if the Wi-Fi stops working for some reason, they just need to reboot it, or they need to change the batteries on the front door lock. I have videos of how to do that, just like quick 20-second videos. So I put QR codes for those videos. Obviously, if they need other maintenance things, something's broken, stuff like that, I put mine, my dad, all of that contact information on that sheet as well. So pretty much everything they need to know is on that. So I left them their bedroom, mail, and an actual front door key, because it has that as well on the desk for them when they arrive. So that is everything that we did. We also deep cleaned the couch. I didn't get video of that. But yeah, here's just a couple before and afters of what we did. And then of course, if y'all want to go see the huge transformation that we did when we fully renovated it, I'll link that down below. Here's just a little preview of what it looked like. So obviously a big difference. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I love watching like renovation series on YouTube. So yeah, this was just kind of like upgrades here and there, but that's what it's like owning a rental property. I won't be back at this apartment probably at least until like 6 months from now. Probably not until next summer, so summer 2023, and I will be getting it ready again for the next year's tenants. So make sure to subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. I just realized that paper towel was like in the shot. I hope it wasn't in there the whole time.